Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to those of you. It is 9:40 a.m. PST, my time. And it is me, Alina Hunter, aka Crypto Queen. And I'm glad that you guys attended to this live. And I want to tell you thank you for tuning in and for chiming in and engaging into this video. And I wanted to just quickly just talk to you guys what is going on. Okay, first thing is I want to mention about how there's a lot of controlling going on, and this has been going on for years. We was right, okay, way before our time. All right, but the controlling is getting real out here. Okay, you heard what he was saying. It's not no conspiracy theory. It's none of that. Okay, these are real facts. Okay, these are the things that we're seeing in front of our eyes. So what they're planning to do is create the coin, which is already created, but push it out there, which is the CBDC coin. That is the central bank digital coin. We all know central bank is centralized. Our mission is to stay within what? Decentralized, right? We want to stay in that category because if we're under a centralized coin, that means our money is going to be controlled. Our money is somewhat controlled. However, not all of us. Okay. So I want to go back on the fiat money. The fiat money is somewhat controlled. You do have like paper currency out there floating around, and God knows where people getting that money from. It could be from, like, say, drug money. It could be from prostitution. It could be from any of those other categories, or it can be from a person getting a paycheck from working hard. It could come from someone that was born into a wealthy family, or someone probably had won the lottery. So paper currency can come in different directions and categories, right? However, let's talk about the debit and the credit cards. The debit and the credit cards was what created to start the digital currency. So your Visa card, MasterCard, Express card, all those cards are digital currency cards, right? So we were already in digital currency before cryptocurrency was even put out there. Okay. So a lot of people are sitting here thinking, okay, yeah, cryptocurrency is a scam because of they're seeing what FTX is doing and those other companies were doing, but they're not looking at the future of the money. Now, where I'm going with this conversation is, okay, and I hope you guys are still on the same topic as me. Where I'm going with this is when it comes to the future of money, the control is going to get worse. So we are already being controlled by our money when it comes to the credit and the debit card, which is digital currency. Okay. Yes, we are somewhat controlled by paper currency. However, they're not really traceable. However, when it comes to the debit and credit card, it is traceable. Okay. Now, when it comes to cryptocurrency, okay, it's not traceable when it is decentralized. However, when it's centralized, it's traceable. So that's where the central bank digital coin is coming in, CBDC. Okay. So for those of you that's thinking cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, gold, all this other stuff is a scam, you guys need to wake up because you have not done your full research on the history of money. That's how I know that majority of people are not knowledgeable when it comes to the history of money because they don't believe the vision or they don't even see what's going on with the future of money. Okay, so you have to understand the history in order for you to properly, fully understand the future. Okay, so moving forward to the future, there are some pros and cons to this when it comes to the cryptocurrency space. Okay, the pro is decentralized and the cons are, of course, centralized. And we know who the con artists are when it comes to something that's being centralized. Okay, central bank digital coin. They gave you the answer. Centralized, central bank, Federal Reserve, the Feds, the government. Central bank digital coin is digital, is a coin, meaning it's control, aka social credit system. I've been talking about this for years. Facebook monitor my stuff on my personal profile page. So now I have to be careful what I say on there, and I have to be careful what I post. So that is the purpose of having this private group. And that's why I ask everyone, try not to share anything outside this group, because whatever I'm sharing, okay, I'm sharing you some valuable information for free. Okay, so please respect my wishes and don't be seeing recording anything or anything. Okay, guys, because I'm talking to you. All right. Now, I've noticed that a lot of things are going to change. And this is me, and I'm talking to you guys real talk, and I'm a very transparent person. So if you're not going to like what I'm about to say, you might as well leave this group, because this group is not for you. But if you're here, that means you're ready to learn, you're ready to grow. Okay. When it comes to this CBDC, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Back in 2020, I made a post that says that hurry up and get your money out and put into a crypto wallet, because these banks are about to freeze your accounts. I had all kind of folks, their mama, grandma, aunties, uncles, cousins, and them, even Pookie and them showed up. And they all had something to say. Oh, you are a fraud, you're a scam. And remind you, I changed my name from Alicia Hunter to Crypto Queen on Facebook. Okay. Everybody kept calling me a scam. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting cussed out. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to say nothing. And I sat back and I watched. Guess what? Bank of America froze those people accounts up. Look at Zay, Wells Fargo. Those are like other banks right there. They're just showing you an example of what they are capable of doing to your money. They're just showing you an example of this. And you cannot be sitting here saying to yourself, oh, I don't even believe what she's saying. She's just trying to scare folks. Okay, wake up, Becky. All right. Because this is not the type of party over here. We are facing another war, which we already been in war with them. It is us versus them. People are so busy concerned about what other folks are doing and this and that. No, we need to focus on what we need to do together to accomplish ourselves and come up out of this, because we have the opportunity to do it today. Okay. However, it only takes you to take the initiative to move forward and stop being scared all the time. Stop being scared and stop thinking everything is scam. Stop being so skeptical about everything. I understand that there are other platforms out there that scammed you and took your money. So what? Keep it moving. It's like you being in a very bad toxic relationship. You and you're trying to heal yourself to become better, but you go to the next relationship and you bring all that toxic bad stuff and pointing fingers, and then you turn around and you blame that person for it. No, you don't want to bring that type of mindset to that relationship, correct? You don't want to do that. It's the same way how it is when it comes to your money. You don't want to bring that type of negative mindset and that negative attitude when it comes to your money. Anytime someone is trying to guide you into something better, sometimes you have to pay attention and listen. I have children, right? Of course, they're younger than me. I'm 38. Okay. My youngest is 6. If my 6-year-old was in the front of the room and she had a chalkboard and a chalk in her hand and she is teaching the room, I would be her student. You want to know why? Because learning something new does not have an age, a color, a shape, or anything. When you learn something new, you want to learn it instead of judging it because of that person description. And I'm not saying, my age or anything, but I'm giving you guys a perfect example of how you should start opening up your eyes and ears and just listen to whoever's trying to give you some clues. Okay. So moving forward, when it comes to this thing called social credit system, and I want you guys to look that up, social credit system. This would be your homework. Look up social credit system. Now, if you are in the group chat, I will ask you guys some questions on what are your biggest takeaways on social credit systems. And I would love for you guys to answer inside the group chat to let know what are your thoughts about it. I'm going to wait a few days, and once I post that question, I'm going to create a poll. You guys are going to answer, and then if you have more comments, go ahead and comment below. And guys, before I create a poll, don't be adding others on there, okay? Just leave it the way how it is. All right. Let's have some respect and stop acting and start adding other stuff, and let's not act like children on here. Because I remember before I was doing, I was like, wait a minute, y'all doing too much. But not to get off track, I just want to tell y'all that, okay? But moving forward, go back to what I was saying. Once I post a poll in there with all of the correct answers, and if you have anything additional to add your comment below and let me know what are your biggest takeaway of what you learned about social credit system. Also, I want you to write this down, and I really want to type it. And I know for a fact they pulled this down, but 2 years ago I had the full PDF form, and for reason I cannot find it, deleted or not. However, I will try to find the full document. If you guys cannot find it, let me know. However, look up patent 060606. Okay? It's patent 060606. You may could find it under patent 666. It's going to be like a PDF form with a whole bunch of writings and typings and stuff. And if you're going to look on the bottom far left, write this down. You're going to look on the bottom far left. You're going to see sponsored by Microsoft Technologies. That is the correct document. And that is the document you want to read upon. We all know who is Microsoft, right? We all know that. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out, right? So when it comes to that right there, it's going to open up your eyes onto what I'm saying right now. It's going to connect the dots, put the puzzle together on why COVID-19 happened in 2020. They're going to see why they were forcing social distance, which is 6 feet apart. You're going to see all of that. Once you do your research, then you guys are going to see where this CBDC coin comes in at and why no one is talking about social credit system. Okay, so I want you guys to do your research on that behalf. Okay, now the other part of the conversation is let's talk about some positivity, because I know right now everybody's like, okay, yeah, she's really giving us some, but what can we do about this? Okay, now you heard what they were talking about. Yes, they were talking about gold. Okay, of course, gold is like the number one assets out there in the market cap. All right, you can do your research on there. It's number one. Okay, and I believe silver is number 3. Okay, so since we are moving into a digital space and we've been in a digital currency all these years, okay, we're moving forward towards gold, right? If we're not going to really be fooling around with currency, what makes you think we're going to be really fooling around with some actual physical gold? So what I'm saying is digital gold would be the best thing to look into. Now, don't just start jumping to any little thing, guys. Okay, there are scammers and scams out there. It's just like how it is with the guy with FTX and Bitcoin. Anyone can sell you a fantasy and a dream. Okay. And they can always come back and destroy it. So you don't want to be that person. All right. That's why I'm here to help you, to show you which way to go and to guide you. All right. So moving forward, digital gold, anything that pertains to the word digital is take over. We are living in a digital world. We already have artificial intelligence taking over. They're about to wipe humanity. There are not going to be no jobs. And I've been talking about that for about 4 or 5 years, and people done cussed me out too. I don't care. I don't care, because guess what? I already know it's coming. They're not even gonna be able to talk about it anymore. They're not even gonna be able to mock me anymore. The only thing they can do is just sit there and be like, dang, I wish I should have, could have, would have listened to her crazy butt. You see what I'm saying? And so when that happened, you realize, like, okay, now I see what she's saying. I should have learned about the history of money so that way I can understand the future of money. And when it comes to this digital currency, it's going to just over everything. Inflation is going up, of course. There's going to be more control because there are going to be a lot of scammers out there. There are going to be some actual scammers, and then there are going to be some scammers that may be made up, just to reach a headline story, just to make things to look different. But that's a different story that I can just educate you guys on another time. However, once this takes over, it is going to be a little too late to look back. Okay. So I do have some information on how you can be involved in digital gold. I have some information on how you can be involved in like a digital, far as certificate of deposit, which is a digital CD. And we all know what that is. A CD is something that a lot of people been doing and probably still have some with their central bank accounts. But when it comes to the digital CD, you will have more control of your money. You don't have the middleman no more. It's just you. You are your own bank. And then I have some information on how you can get in with some fees, and they're not expensive at all. You can get them as low as $28 with USDT. I have some information on like far as you get into any type of digital world, far as the digital land. So let me know if this is something that you want to do. Okay, you reach out to me. Okay, if you're not friends with me, go ahead and request me as a friend, and I will add you. Or you can go ahead and go inside of our group chat, and then you could just let me know and notify me in this group, and I will receive the alert. If you're not a part of that group, you comment below, and then I will add you inside the group chat. It is our Financial Goal 2023 Q&A group chat, and there's where a lot of our members are in there, and they're asking questions, and they're getting all the answers, and they are being accommodated properly. Okay, so if you needed some of this information, I will send it to you. Okay. And I just want to let you guys know to definitely pay attention to what's going on out there, and don't just sit here and get discouraged, because once you get discouraged, then that's when the negativity start coming in, and then the negativity will take over your mind, and then your mindset start dragging you back to the poor mindset that you were. And I'm not saying that you guys have that poor mindset. I am speaking on behalf of those that have that mindset. Okay, because once upon a time I had a poor mindset. I used to take all my money in my income tax money. I used to take that whole check, and I used to go buy Ashley furniture, and on doggone well I even have the money to stretch that whole year, and here I am living in the projects with some expensive ass Ashley furniture. That did not make any type of sense. Okay, it didn't at that time. It did, but it didn't. But whenever you came to my apartment back then, like years ago, my younger years, oh, I was in the projects, baby. My apartment was always decked out. You can tell I was in the projects. You couldn't tell me nothing. There are a lot of people that are living like that today. And that's the type of poor mindset we need to get rid of. Stop being consumers. And also, I want to speak directly to the Black community, brown people. We do need to stop being consumers. We are the $1 trillion industry. The only way for us to build that $1 trillion industry, if we stop being consumers and start building that capitalism. Stop investing your money on like Louis Vuitton and Gucci and Fendi and all those other places, and start investing your money into these small Black businesses that need those funds right now, because of they're trying to wipe out these small businesses like these mom and pops companies, and they're trying to wipe out the middle class. Well, not trying to, they are. Okay. And then with a little boost of artificial intelligence, that's really going to do some damage right there. So we have to come up with a plan, and I am here to help you. And I'm not here to bash anyone. Okay. I'm just here to tell the truth and speak the truth. And like I said, if you don't even like what I'm saying or what I said, or you don't feel right and you feel like everything is scammed, then you guys are more welcome to leave this group. And there is no free of charge for that. Okay. So for the rest of you that are ready to go, you go ahead, you can comment below, or you can inbox aside the group. Let me know. Other than that, during the meantime, this concludes my life, and I pray and I hope you guys have a prosperous day, and I pray and I hope that you guys receive the type of correct message and it resonates you. And to the other folks in the back that just said, oh, whatever, God bless you, and I love you too. Later.